Right, so we have a new moon in Scorpio, and this is on Friday the 1st of November. It's at 12:46 Greenwich Mean Time, so that's lunchtime in the UK. So if you're anywhere else in the world, you will need to adjust those times to where you are. Okay, so this is really interesting because obviously we've just had Halloween, and the veil is very, very thin around that time. So, you know, we're moving into this new energy of this new moon, and everything is kind of heightened, isn't it? So you could be feeling all different sorts of emotions, to be honest with you, at the moment. But this is really about focusing your attention on within. So really, rather than looking at exterior things, you're really focusing on your internal feelings. And, you know, this can be very triggering sometimes because you're looking at those shadow aspects of yourself and what elements of you really need to look at and to address and change. What is it that's not working for you? Are there patterns that you play out that are not healthy for you? They're not doing you any favours, they're not working for you, maybe in relationships or in your circumstances. Where did those patterns come from? What made them create within your subconscious? Why do you do these things? So there's a lot of soul searching going on, and this is something that obviously, you know, I do all the time with my clients. So this heightened energy at the moment, if this is something that you really, really want to look at now, I don't like to use the word tackle. Tackle is kind of a very low density word. If you want to look at how you can move this energy, then absolutely contact me. I always try and keep a few slots around new moons and full moons for this kind of thing, so that if you watch the video and you feel like, you know what, I really could do with something on this, then we can you know, book something in. Okay, but this is about really allowing yourself to let go. What is it you need to let go of? What is not serving you? What is, you know, eating away at you? And it's about really focusing your attention on that. Have you been having power struggles? You know, are there inner beliefs that are causing limiting potential, where you kind of are restricting yourself from moving forward because you just have these inner feelings that you're not enough, maybe you don't feel worthy enough. There's a need to look at transformation and empowerment within you, okay? And really looking at kind of, just aspects of yourself that are not allowing you to move forward in the positive ways that you could be, okay? This is really about finding inner peace within you, and getting rid of all of those elements of yourself, or clearing all of those elements of yourself that just aren't giving you inner peace. Whether that be circumstances, situations, behavioural patterns, people, whatever that is, okay? We need to drop our grudges. So if we're holding grudges towards others, you've really got to look at this. Maybe write it down, release it, burn it on a piece of paper, look at why you're holding grudges, what is it? Again, we can work together on a healing and absolutely clear these grudges. I look at ancestral lines or patterns or connections with others. I can cut energetic ties. I can look at the energy of where it's coming from, whether there's any past life situations where it's manifested, and we can really clear this and heal it. It's a very, very potent time, this new moon in Scorpio, for healing. So, you know, I'm the best person to come to, or other practitioners. It doesn't have to be me, but it's a very, very good time to really start knuckling down on your healing, okay? Because there's a lot of emotions that are going to run deep around this time, and maybe we've been clinging on to things we shouldn't be, holding on to things that actually aren't serving us for way too long, and now is the time to let go of that, okay? There could be jealousy, there could be spite, there could be envy, all these elements of ourselves that are not attractive, that are not the way we want to be, but we need to understand why we're doing it, and we need to let it go, okay? So it's about working on that shadow side, you know, the parts of you that you don't always want to address or look at or see, or you tend to hide away from, or you're maybe embarrassed about, or feel guilty about, but things within you that you don't like, you know, you want to start afresh now and really clear this and have self-improvement. Also around this energy, it's a really good time if you're looking for relationships. You know, this is a real time for flourishing in relationships, if that is already in a committed relationship, even family relationships, friendships, etc., and intimate. But also I really feel that if you're looking for connecting with the soul connection, within the mind, body, spirit, and you really want to find someone, this is a really, really good time to be attracting this in and manifesting this, you know, getting on those dating apps or getting out there. This is a really, really good energy for that. It's a time to really, really flourish and attracting that partner that you're wanting. So you really need to be specific on what you do want, not what you don't want in a partner, and I mean really specific. I never forget when someone told me a story about when they were manifesting and they wrote everything they wanted down in a partner, but they didn't put that they would be single. So they put everything they wanted down. They met a guy, it was absolutely everything, ticking off the boxes, everything they wanted. And then it turned out that the guy was already in a relationship. That wasn't going to work. So you've got to be incredibly specific with what you're looking at. So yeah, I think this is absolutely everything, you know, it's a transformational time. It's a very empowering time. It's a time to really focus on going within and looking at those areas of yourself that maybe in the past you've neglected or chosen not to look at because you haven't maybe liked what you've seen. And this isn't always easy, you know, healing can be messy. It's not always the easiest of processes. You know, like daily, I will see things within myself that I'm like, could do with looking at that, or oh, why did that trigger me? And then I'll look at where is it coming from? So, you know, this is something that even us healers, we're not all, you know, we all have things going on. We're not perfect, none of us. You know, we're perfect in the eyes of the universe, spirit, God, we are perfect. But within our own healing journey, there are elements of us where we need self-improvement. There's no question about it, because we go through life and it doesn't matter whether that's current life, childhood, past life, but there will be things that we've gone through that have caused us to have disharmony within us, or caused us to maybe be resentful or jealous or triggered or upset or hurt or angry. And so we need to really acknowledge that at this time. And as I say, this new moon in Scorpio is a really, really good time for this, because if you think about Scorpio, there's a real sting in Scorpio's tail. There can be traits within that energy. So this is a really good time to look at this and where the emotions really run deep within that Scorpion energy. Okay, so that's what we have. If you do want to book something in with me, I can do a Zoom session where we can chat together and work through things. Or you can just do a distant healing with me, where you send me all of the issues that you've got and we work distantly. So just send me a message and I can go over the different ones, the different sessions and what I offer, and we can take it from there. Okay, take care and have a really lovely new moon in Scorpio. Bye for now.